You can either discover you have cancer way too late, or you can discover your PSA is going up. And I think you're the guy that's doing the blood tests and so forth for the organization.
Thank you, Jack. We've got to be sensitive to the fact that it's natural for leaders to be sensitive that, you're telling us that our leadership is not working like it should. It's like telling somebody that their baby's ugly and you don't like your baby to be called ugly. Or that you have cancer. Cancer is a little bit different. That gets your attention because it's more personal. It's kind of like, well, okay, thank you very much, but I need a second opinion. Well, that's okay. Fine. Our philosophy is, we've given you the information, you've got all the data, do with it what you will. And we've got consultants that can work with you when you're ready. And we let it go. And there is a case sample in the book that talks about a manufacturing plant that did that. They resisted the OES data 2 times. They did it within a 3-year period. And they had a very toxic organization. And yeah, they were making money, but the soft skills were taking them under. And it was really challenging. And the consultants that were working with this organization knew it, but the leaders weren't paying attention to the employee. So even after we had the OES and the voice of the employee give them information, they still said, nah, they just call it's blaming and shifting blame. It's dodging and deflecting. I happened to call the consulting partner who was working with this company and say, hey, there's some real resistance here. I'm just following up to see what happened. How's it going? And he said, well, there's been a change. And I said, really? Well, what was the change?